Yeah.
In the gentle forest.
In the gentle forest with the insidious ticks of doom. Bloodsuckers.
Heaven above and hell below.
Yeah.
Watch out for the bloodsuckers.
So like, you know, ants and microcilia knows when the body is like dead. Like it knows when there's a spirit gone. And then it just, they get to work. Like, you know, soon after you die, you just start decomposing already. And that's your gut biota. It just starts eating you inside out.
That's gnarly, bro.
Yeah, that's just what happens, man. It's just, I mean, it's not a quick process, but it's activated as soon as, you know, your soul leaves your body. Yeah. They used to have bells on top of graveyards, and they had a rope into the coffin. And so, because they had a problem when they would bury people, that the person may wake up and may come to. And so they had the problem of burying people alive.
There must be a way to know if the soul's left the body or not. I mean, a pulse is one thing, but people can go flatline and then come back. So I wonder if the soul has a resonance frequency. Maybe after the soul leaves, that resonance ceases to be.
They say that your soul has a weight. You can weigh it. It's like 0.5 grams or something. Right.
It was a nice walk up, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it. Yep. I don't know if you'd put it that way.
Oh, it was lovely.
Yeah, to put it positively.
But yeah, we made the comment on the way up that, you know, if you're going to be a homeless bum in the mountain,
this is where it is.
This is the spot. It's gorgeous. Good mix of just the right amount of canopy, just to give you a little bit of shelter, but plenty of open air as well.
Yeah.
Beautiful nature sounds, birds.
Birds keep you up at night.
But then you've just got the faint sound of the highway below, which kind of reminds you of civilization. So you know you're not too far away from the nearest pub and the nearest ice cold beer.
Yeah.
Which is important sometimes.
And if you need a spare tube,
yeah,
go to the nearest bike shop. You should be able to get 4G here, maybe 3G.
Yeah.
Get your internet.
Yeah, well, we saw there's a bit of infrastructure on the ridge. We saw that power line there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe every day you could like do your Instagram. You're like, check it out, hashtag in the bush. People would be envious.
Check out this rock, or that one over there. Just living the dream. Like Foresty Forest, but next level.
Next level. Although you'd have to find a Yeti woman. Like,
I reckon she'd find you if you hung out here long enough.
Oh yeah, she'd be bushwalking. But you can't hold a Yeti woman down. They travel the world.
That's right.
They're not going to live in one forest.
I heard they like mounting men too. I mean mounting men.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
They mount trees as well. Mount rocks. And actually, like, salt on sausage roll, I remember that, was just, I mean, you couldn't, you know, it wouldn't all stay on it, so you just dump the salt on it.
Mm.
But you'd have enough on the bottom part, because the bottom part's flat.
Yeah.
And you just eat it. You'd be like, fuck it. Excuse me. That was awesome. I was like, that salt on a sausage roll, jeez.
I think salt's important, especially back in those days when we were growing up in Cairns, mate. There was no air conditioning in the classrooms, so you're just sweating all day. You go out and play basketball at lunchtime, then go back in the classroom.
I went and played lunch.
Played lunch?
Yeah, you play basketball, soccer,
yeah.
You do some sweaty business.
So your body craves salt, hey?
You'd play stacks on.
Yeah.
Throw 50 cents in and you got chaos.
Yeah, man, the body knows what it wants, hey? Tell us more about the carnivore diet, bro.
Carnivore, no, it's basically no carbs. Yeah, eliminate carbs. And carbs is sugars. You eliminate sugars, sugars is carbs. You can have, you know, peaks and troughs when you're on sugar. You eat when you feel like it. And it does take time to transition though. So like it took me like 3 weeks. When I got up to the transition, it was just really quick. Major headaches.
So the headaches were a symptom of your body going through a transition?
I think so, eh?
Right.
Because the next day I was in ketosis. But one doctor, Dr. Namir, links down below. He said that fat is the cleanest form of fuel. Hunter-gatherers would prefer fat over sugar, and it was very few places where you would be able to harvest, say, fruit or even vegetables to give you that quick burst of energy. You know, you can't store fruit. You can't carry it. You can carry it for so long, but you can't store it, you know. Same with vegetables, you store them, they don't last long, but meat, you can store that. The Inuit, they would do that. They would preserve meat for like a year under a bunch of rocks and come back, and then it would be considered high meat, so very nutritious.
They had to do certain things to it to enable the seasoning or the preservation of the aged meat. Do you know what?
I think they use a lot of salt, so heavily salted big cuts of beef or meat.
So if you're near the ocean, it's quite easy to source salt. But just say you wanted to do that kind of lifestyle here in this mountain. I mean, we've got plenty of meat here. There's a creek that we cross just a bit down the trail, and if you go up that creek, you'll find little pools where there's fish and red claw. So, but that's probably best eaten fresh, and you could eat that like sashimi fresh, raw. You could do that right here. You could live that lifestyle. You could live like a hunter-gatherer. Probably more of an omnivore though, because we do have berries available, we do have fruit available here in this forest. I reckon pigs and bird, we got plenty of bird life, and fish. And with the pig meat, it'd be fun to try and age that and season it. But the challenge would be finding that seasoning ingredient like salt.
I mean, it'd be better to have your salt pan down on the beach or somewhere.
I suppose once a month you could do a pilgrimage to the ocean, which is about like 20 kilometers from here. You could do a hike there once a month, grab and then set up your little salt refinery. But you'd have to hide it away so it didn't get pillaged. Yeah. And then once a month go and collect salt. I wonder too, could you collect your own salt off your own body from your sweat and your skin?
Oh, definitely dogs like me. They tend to lick me.
Yeah, we become like a salt lick for a dog, so we do produce quite a bit of salt. I'm just wondering if that'd be enough to season your own meat with.
You're releasing what you're taking in.
Yeah.
So you can't.
You might not want to re-ingest it.
Yeah. Well, you're not, but if you're re-ingesting, eventually you'll probably run out of salt.
You probably wouldn't be able to harvest enough salt off yourself to then
that's right.
Season your own.
You'd lose.
It would be a lost sum.
Yeah.
There's probably an economic term for that. Lost sum game or something.
Yeah, sounds like the coronavirus crisis in the stock market.
Bullshit. You mean?
Sounds like lost some gain. Lost some game.
Oh, I know that dude. He's Chinese. Yeah, he's a ping pong champion. Soup. Lost some game.
Lost some game. So this trail is pretty loose and scratchy.
There's obstacles, mate. There's some pretty unique features, and I'm not sure we can do it on a hardtail. I don't know, bro.
You think this is possible on a hardtail?
There's some really nice propositions, shall we put it, on the trail.
Yeah, that's right, because every time I've ridden this trail, it's been on full suspension.
Me too. So we will find out today.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. You'll find out. You'll see.
Do you think we'll survive?
I don't know, bro. Are you afraid to die?
Never afraid to die, but I'm afraid to hurt.
I'm afraid of pain, not afraid of transcendence, though.
No, yeah, it's a hurt in between. I think, you're not scared of death.
No.
It's actually the pain.
It's the threshold between here and there. All right, bro. I'm kind of hungry, so let's mung, bro. How good was that, bro?
Loose as.